Okay, welcome back everyone to another Aeronautica battle report. So today it's the Orcs versus Tau. So I'll run through my list quickly. So no upgrades in this 100-point game. So I've gone Dakkajet, 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 Dakka. Yeah, no upgrades. So 16 points each, not a lot of wounds, no tech, nothing fancy. And behind it's the good old Grot Bomber. My remaining points, obviously I bought 2 more Grot Bombs. So I have a total of 4 Grot Bombs. Marcus loves those. Which brings me to Marcus's. Do you want to talk about yours?
Yeah, it's no big surprise with
because
them.
I just would have been like Tau Filth, some plane in the back.
Yeah, your favourite one in the back. Yes, we have the Dawn Sword. So a lovely pilot that manages to shirk some attacks occasionally. Just in his Tiger Shark, armed with the ion cannon and the shorter cyclic ion drones underneath the wings. And then we have a pair of Barracudas, both armed with the Swift Strike burst cannon, so like medium range attack, and then long range burst cannons under both wings.
Cool. So
the upgrades I've got is missiles on the Dawn Sword. That's the only upgrades that you can buy for him being a named pilot. And then on the on the Barracuda, sorry, I've got the ion engines.
So speed 7?
Speed 7, and also a throttle of 3.
Oh, that's very good.
And unlike most other races, no minimum speed penalty, so they still have a minimum speed of 1.
That's wicked. That is wicked. So yeah, Orcs have nothing special. There's just really good at minimum range, lots of shots, but only wounding on 5, so nothing special there. Like I said, they're fairly fast, but they can't do high altitude. They're not very nimble like that. But Tau, we've seen in previous battle reports, are quite nimble. They can do some crazy maneuvers. And you've got better fields of fire. So mine's mainly just in the front.
360 under the wings, and everything else is forward.
So just remind everybody at home, for the character at the back, does he shirk wounds on a 5-up?
On a 5-up.
But only once
per round.
Well worth it though, so if I do get a decent round of shooting in, might as well give it a go.
But unlike yours, yeah, 33.
Yeah, my Dakkajets are 16 points. So normally, if I have any spare points, I will put the custom big shooters on them, give them 2 extra shots at minimum and short range. But if I did that, if everybody had custom big shooters, had 2 extra shots each, I would be a Dakkajet down. So didn't go for that. So today's mission, we're actually playing a mission from the Wrath of Angels book, the new box featuring the new cool Space Marines versus some pointy-eared species I've never even heard of. Yeah, the Eldar are pretty sweet. Okay, so what is the mission, Sam?
So we're playing Death from Above. We've settled on a 100-point list each. And in this, the whole objective of the scenario, one is the attacker, one's the defender. The defender starts off at altitude 1 and whatever speeds you want, and the attacker starts off at maximum altitude. So if it's the Orcs, it will be altitude 4, and if it's a Tau, it's altitude 5. And unlike all the other scenarios we played, you set up anywhere within the field of battle. So
it's going to be quite interesting.
Unlike what we said the other day in the unboxing of the Wrath of Angels, in this one, because there's quite a difference in altitude between the two forces, it's going to be about 2 turns before they start getting into combat.
Yeah, I mean, if I went flat out, I can drop down to, let's say I was from above, because I can only be height 4 anyway. You have to start at height 1, and then you can accelerate up. We can still hit, but if we're hitting on 6s.
But the bombers won't. Because yours is max speed 3?
Yeah, I won't be able to accelerate fast enough to...
No, you got to be speed 4 4 or 5 to...
But the grot bombs have no altitude.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah!
Yeah, I got to
And
dodge them,
cool.
but can't shoot them.
And they just look cool. So there is a chance that they don't do anything. Anyway, on a 1, they don't explode. Plus, they're not... Well, there could be 6 squares movement, but it's random. You never know what you're going to get. And they don't turn very well, so...
But there is the potential with them landing. I mean, 1 can take out a Barracuda.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which we've seen.
Yeah. It's not very, very common, but they're just fun. They're just fun. But we will see. So we'll roll for attack and defender off camera, and then we will do the deployment off camera as well. Okay, so Marcus rolled a 2, I rolled a 1. So Marcus is picked to be the attacker. So he gets to have the first turn in this particular scenario. He will be at altitude 5, which works out better for me, because if I was the attacker, I would have to be 4, because orcs can only go up to altitude 4. So I spread out a little bit. I don't really have a plan. I probably should focus fire, but I think I'm fairly certain first turn I will be okay. But yeah, tower a bit more tactical.
Altitude 5, speed 4 for all 3 of my craft.
And I have some random speeds, because orcs, I'm not putting too many thought into it. So I may regroup, but I don't think that's the orky way. And for those who've never played the game, these are the manoeuvres. So I personally, with my Dakar jets, can only go 1 to 5. So feel free to pause it if you've never played the game before. There is no 8 in this particular mission, but coming soon to a battle report near you. Eldar, no doubt. Marcus is definitely going to be picking up some Eldar. Right, and his big guy, the Bluebell, can only go up to 4, which I was quite surprised about. And then the other 2 can go up to 7, I believe.
Yes.
So they are quite manoeuvrable. So Marcus does indeed get first turn. Do you know what you're doing?
No. Right.
So he's going to pick the Bluebell straight away.
So we will go with Bluebell, and it's currently at speed. I said speed 4. Speed 3. I will keep the speed 3, drop down 1 altitude, which will increase the speed to 4 at the end of it.
Okay.
And I won't modify that in any way. I'm doing a maneuver 2, so it goes turn 1, 2, 3, and then turns back to the way she was facing.
Cool. So for those who've never played before, the maneuver phase goes throttle. If you want to throttle, you change your speed accordingly. Then you do the maneuver itself, and then at the end of the move, then you do the altitude. Okay, so at the end of the move, when Marcus changed altitude, because he's diving, his speed increased by 1. So when I have my go and I climb, my speed will drop. So I have to make sure I'm going above my minimum speed when I drop back down, or my aircraft could stall. Yeah. So this guy over here, I'm going to turn him a token over. Maneuver 1. So he is going to accelerate up to 8. And he's going to do his 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change altitude, which will drop my speed back down to 7. Which is now reading altitude of 3, because I decided to climb 2, because if you're above a certain speed, you can increase or decrease by 2. Doesn't change your speed by 2 though, only by 1. Okay, Marcus, what are we doing next?
We will go with my next Barracuda. So this one's currently at speed 4. He is going to stick at speed 4, and he's going to decrease in altitude by 2. So he will turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Turns again. Goes from altitude 5 to 3. And goes up to speed 5.
Ooh, so they're getting faster, I'm getting slower. But at the moment, I'm altitude 3, you're altitude 4?
Altitude 4 and 3.
So shots can be fired, people. This one over here is increasing speed to 8. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he's going to increase altitude by 2, put him on altitude 3, but that means his speed would be now 7. Excellent. So you've got one final plane.
And we are going to stick to the same, so altitude 4, speed 4, altitude 5, dropping down to altitude 3, which, and we're going to keep to his speed as it is. So drop to altitude 3. Do that before I move. Turns 1, 2, 3, 4. Turns back again.
The tower definitely more tactical than the orcs, I think.
And there we are.
Okay, so this guy, he's going to increase speed to 7. So he's got massive throttle of 7. He's revealed a 3 maneuver, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He gets to turn that away, so he'll definitely be out of range for his shooting. And he's going to climb, climb, climb up the 3, which takes his speed back down to 6. So that guy. Typical Ross fashion, I've forgotten what I've picked, so I might as well just go for this one, which is a 2. His maximum speed is 4 anyway, he's a bit slow like that. So I am going to go turn this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to turn once that way. Your range is 10, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you are in range. I might...
Altitude-wise, so you're safe.
Altitude-wise, I'm okay at the moment, but you are altitude...
4 and you're altitude 2, so... Because neither one of us
I'm going to go up by 1, so you can't shoot me at all. So I'm altitude 2.
Yeah.
Means my speed is now 3. Bit cowardly, I know. Knocking that guy around. So the final guy over here is going to reveal himself. Like I'm not allowed to do an Asda anymore. He is gone for 2. He is going to throttle a massive 8. So I don't know why I'm going so fast in your face. I need to regroup really, but still. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, which is a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can still shoot, but it's not going to be very effective. It will be on 6s. I'm altitude 3. Takes me back down to speed of 7. Ooh! Okay, so because Marcus got to move first, he gets to shoot first.
So, we will begin with this one here. So he's shooting at this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away, so that's the sweet spot. So medium range. So we will begin with the burst cannon, which is 6 dice.
Okay. And what altitude are you compared to me?
I am 3 and you are 3.
Ooh, so he is hitting on 5s, people.
So here we go.
Oh, there's a couple already.
So there we go. The weapon wounds on a 5. Oh yeah, I took the other 4 away. So sorry.
You only hit on 5s.
And there we go.
So plane
2 damaging
destroyed.
hits.
First blood. Easily done. Easily done. Whereas this aircraft is 3, and I believe you are 4?
I am 4.
So I only will be hitting on 6s. Dun dun dun. But you know what? I'm going to give it a go. So he's got 8 shots. Before he dies, he's going to roll 8 dice. Only 6s. Only 6s. Well, not a single... Oh no, there is a fuel can. There is a fuel can. And only wounding on 5. So all my weapons are pretty basic. 5s followed by 5s. Not a sausage. So he is done. So I'm going to flip that over just to show that he's done.
Right, over to the next one. Yeah, I could have carried on firing with that one. I totally forgot about that, but too late. So range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, medium range.
Sweet spot.
So 6 dice from the main armament burst cannon.
And hitting on
5s.
Oh yes, same altitude.
Same altitude. So damaging on a 5.
There's a wound.
There's another wound.
There's a wound.
Then the missile pods. The missile pods are 3 dice at this beautiful range. 1 hit there.
Oh dear.
They damage on a 4.
Oh dear. Yep, that's another plane gone.
So
as easy as that. As easy as that.
And then final lot, I've got the long-barreled burst cannons on the wings, range up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So is he level?
He is 3.
3. So
He's 3.
it is 2 dice. And again, needing 5s. No. There we go.
Okay, very good shooting from Marcus.
Shooting
Very good shooting from Marcus. So this guy, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is medium range, only 4 shots. Different altitude, I believe.
Yeah,
So-
he's at altitude 4.
So yes, I need 6s. Just the one
There's
6,
the one.
and once again a 5. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's a wound. Do you want to try to ignore it once per
I am
turn?
going to. Why not? No, and it is through.
Okay, so 1 wound on the bluebell.
There we are. Bluebell shall return the honour.
Uh-oh.
So I only get the 1 weapon firing, and it is a single die from the ion blaster, which is the underslung drone. So on a 6 and misses.
Okay, right.
So the other thing to remember with the Tau or bluebells, as Ross likes to say, is the underslung weapons only fire on level flight or down. So if I was a defender, I wouldn't be using those going upwards.
Ah, very good, very good. So that's probably why you picked the attacker and not the defender.
Well, it's just I wanted to shoot you first.
So you got, well, there you go. So these guys are at range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. Don't have range 10 shots anyway, but 2 grots, which I will put down. Grot bombs facing forward, there and there. And I get to roll for the movement, so it's D3 plus 3. So this guy here is going to move a big old
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next guy is going to move a big old 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all she wrote for turn 1, people. That's pretty brutal. 2 orc planes blown out the sky, making it look easy for the Tau. Okay, so turn 2, Marcus won the roll-off, making me move first, but shoot first. So it's always nice to know where your opponent's going to go, which is good, because I have no idea. So I'm going to reduce speed. I'm going to throttle back to 5. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn that way. Go to altitude 4. So then my speed will be also 4. Okay. Okay, so retaliation.
Dreaded.
Oh, of course you're going to do this, Stefan. So this could take him anywhere. So he's standing up for this because this is serious. He's looking at the
map and turning it round, and
because he's just going to do that and that and that and that and that and that and that. It's so confusing.
I am currently at altitude 3. I am going to increase my altitude to 4 at the end of this.
At the end of this. So his speed, are you throttling first, sir?
And I will...
It's just confusing people at home because he's altituding first.
And I will decrease my speed to 4, and at the end of it, it'll go down to 3.
Yeah, so you can only move 4 at the moment anyway.
Yeah, so it'll be turns, goes 1, then turns again 2, 3, 4, and then turns twice. Leaves me there.
Okay, very good, sir. So I cannot shoot you, but you can shoot me.
I can only shoot you with the underslung weapon.
Oh, boo-hoo. This a guy. he's going to increase his speed, throttle up to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he is going to climb altitude of 4. So that means he's now a massive speed 7 and altitude of 4. Okay.
So this one's going to copy his wingman.
7.
He is. So he will, again, he'll decrease his speed to 4, but then he's going to climb altitude as well. So I'll take him to 3 again, but I'll be moving 4, and he'll finish off at altitude 4.
Just to confuse people. But no, it means Marcus only has to mess with the gauges once.
Yeah.
So he is throttling
there.
Then he's doing his manoeuvre, then he's altitude. That's how you're supposed to play.
2, 3, 4, and then turn to twice.
Okay, there is definitely a shooting gallery going on there. So this guy is going to increase his speed up to a whole 4, because that's his maximum. And he's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, climb altitude up to 3. So his speed would be back to 3, and his altitude will also be 3. He's a bit of a slow bunny. He can't do any faster than that, so he can't climb any faster than that.
So here we're going to go into a swoop.
You can see how serious it is. I'm casually sitting down. Marcus stands up every time. He's like, no, no, this is like snooker.
So I am currently at altitude 4, speed 4. I'm going to stay at that speed, and I'm going to decrease my altitude to 3, which will then push me up to speed 5, which is my tops. So I'll move that, dropping down to the same altitude as the bomber. I think this is the lowest I've ever played the game. Giggity. So turns 1, 2, 3, 4, and then
you get to turn.
I will turn
if you want to.
That way.
Okay. Nasty.
Yeah, I had that one in my head wrong.
Right, I think I'm going to have to use one of my Dakar jets first, because I do get to shoot first. Yeah, this is going to be pretty bad. It's going to be pretty bad. So they're both altitude 4. They're both altitude 4, is that correct?
That's correct.
Right, so that one there, neither one of us taken any wounds. So, crumbs. Well, they're both screwed, so I might as well go for that guy first. Shooting into that one.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 5. 1,
He's
2,
in short
3,
range, this
4.
one.
Yeah, I was just thinking that this for the second guy, because I would have to pick on a dude, because I'm not going to roll that well, am I? But that guy would be mid-range, whoever he shoots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll go with this guy first. 8 shots into that one. See what I can do. So same altitude for once. 5s and 5s, people. Come on, lucky dice.
Ooh.
Slightly better. 3 shots. And 5s again. I predict 1. My prediction was wrong. All 3s. Nothing. Nada. Zip. He is a dead man, SA. So right. Marcus is going to allocate his shots.
We're going to go this one into that one.
No way!
In range. Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you?
No.
Right. So 6 from the burst cannon into it. That's 2. And followed by 5s. So that's 1.
So far, there's more shots to come.
More to come. Then we have the underslung drones. At this range is 3 dice. And then we have the missile pods, which are, again, 3 dice.
So lots of shots from the town.
So, no hits there. Okay,
so he's still alive. Before he gets blown at the sky by the other one, he's going to shoot back at the one that just shot him. So this one here. So only 4 dice. Only 4 dice. There's 3 shots in those 4 dice.
There we go.
But can he wound? Only wounding on 5s, remember? 2.
Oh, and
2
he's a
wounds.
goner.
Really, only 2 wounds in those guys.
Wow.
They do have lots of shots
wounds.
though. Lots of shots.
So
that's it. So I've activated 2 of those.
Right. Next lot of shooting.
If he survives, he needs a paint job. He's going to have a little star on there for being a...
Actually, no. We're going to go with the with the tiger shark.
Okay.
shooting into the bomber.
Okay.
So my main weaponry can't target,
Nope.
but my underslung ion cannons can.
Yep, so different altitude, I believe?
They are... No, they're...
Oh, you change altitude, did you?
Yeah, I'm down to altitude 3 as well.
Ooh.
So, I am 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's medium range, which only has a single die.
Mm-hmm.
So on that,
There it is. That's all you need.
this is a 4-up.
Ooh. Yes.
And there you go, another wound.
That was his first wound, actually.
Oh, I meant another wound in
Yeah. Right, okay. Anything else he's got?
No, because everything else is forward for him.
Right, so I've got to do this guy first. So what I will do is roll for manoeuvre for him. I wanted to roll low, but sadly I didn't. 1, 2, turn once only. 3, 4, 5, 6. I wanted to roll low, I rolled high, that's about right. This one.
Also.
Turn now. 1, 2, 3, bump. Yeah.
Yeah.
He will make a difference.
Yes.
And then I'm going to poop out my other 2. So I'm going to pick that direction for that dude. And this guy is going to pick... Because they can only move once, can't they? So I'm going to try that. So this guy is going to roll. See where he comes out. Oh, dude. 1, 2... Turn 3, 4, 5, 6. Sadly, the guy over there. When you wanna roll badly, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 5, bump there. Okay, so 2 potentials, but he does have some shot on him. So he is not within my range of my forward guns, and my forward guns can only go short and medium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't shoot that one with my forward-facing guns. I do have only a starboard turret that can actually shoot. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and only 1 shot.
What, medium range?
At medium range, only 1 shot. So not very good at shooting. But there you go. So Marcus still has this
last
one.
lot shooting. So we're going to do the main armament in medium range into...
No, he deserved that promotion.
We have a single.
Okay.
And got him.
There he goes. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
So,
Ship destroyed. So at the end of the firing phase...
No.
Oh, he's still got stuff. He's still got stuff.
So my missiles and my underslung pods will go into this one.
At short range.
Yeah, so the missiles at short range are a single die. And the burst cannon won't, because it's it can't shoot at short range. Okay. So missile into this one. And it misses.
Okay.
And that's the shooting done.
Okay, so with the grots on a 2-up, they explode. So I'm going to go with the little blue one. Blue versus blue.
Yeah.
Saw the 6 for a second there. Okay, okay. And then I'll go for the Normandy.
So how much damage does he do?
I'll do that in a second. So the white one does not.
Flying.
He keeps on flying. That guy will go harmlessly off in the distance. This one has exploded. Boop. So on a 2-up, it does 1 damage. And on a 4-up, it does 2 damage. It does 2 damage as it explodes.
And the Dawn Sword will do his evasive. So on a 5-up, he ignores
There's
it.
2 dice for each wound.
Now it's you roll 1 die. On a 5+, it ignores all the damage.
Oh, hell. And I didn't know if it was even a...
and he takes the 2 damage.
That's good, though. I honestly thought, because this is not a shooting weapon, so I didn't know if that would make any difference.
Once per turn, when this aircraft suffers a damaging
It doesn't
hit.
say when it gets shot. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, not looking so good. I technically only have 2 planes left. Oh dear, oh dear.
So do I.
So, turn 3. We're rolling on camera. Oh, he's waiting for me. Ah, strong. Ah, it's also a 5. I guarantee Marcus is going to pick me. He picked it. 1. I got a 3. I got a 3. I would. This is terrible because if I pick him to move, yes, I know where he's going, but he gets to shoot first. You get to move first, Marcus, but you also get to shoot first.
We will start with Dawn. Right, so he is currently at speed 5 and altitude 3. He is going to stay where he is, same speed, same altitude. His maneuver is a snap turn, so he makes a turn. As per that,
I bet you can't wait for those jink
1, 2,
maneuvers.
3, 4,
horrible
5, and then turns back the way he just came.
Okay, and he's got 360 field of fire, hasn't he?
He does. Oh no!
Okay, this guy, rock in a hard place. I cannot get forward firing, so he's going to accelerate to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just stay there. Same altitude. So 3 and speed 4.
Right, so currently altitude 4,
It's going to do a
speed 3.
7. No, it's a 7.
You're wrong.
Oh, what? Game breaking.
There you go. So we are going to do a stoop over here. I'm going to speed up, so I'm going to increase my speed to 6 because that new ion engine gives me a throttle of 3.
You better not stoop on the table.
Right, and then I can move 6. I will. Ooh. Right then. So I am also going to decrease my altitude, which will leave me at speed 7 at the end of this, which is inside of my top speed. So I don't need to worry about going into a spin or anything else. So turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Do a turn, 6, and do another turn.
Okay.
And then it leaves me at altitude 3, same as the bomber.
Okay, so this guy
Stalled.
is a stall turn. He is going up to speed 5. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason I'm not getting closer, so I could really pepper Marcus with 8 shots rather than 4, is that guy would then be in 7, which
Don't
is
forget I'm altitude 3.
10 shots ahead of me. So I'm dropping down 1 in altitude, so my speed will be 6, and my altitude will be 3. So I'm hoping, because Marcus does get to shoot first, 3 shots will not wipe him out. But if I got more shots into him, Marcus would be pumping 10 shots into me, which is not what you want. So you do get to go for, actually no, these guys, don't they get to go?
Yes, you got to move with them.
So these guys are probably going off the table. So if I roll incredibly high with this guy going forward or sideways, he's off the table. So I could gamble going this way. I've got to roll low though. I've got to roll low with that guy. So going for the Normandy first. It's low. Low is good. So if I turn, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and next turn it would be very hard for me to get that way because I'll be facing forward. So I'd have to turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, if I roll high, I'm knackered.
Yes.
So I could roll low this way, and it's going to be a long game. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I can only turn once. And then I'll be way over here. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Going with the X-Wing next.
Alright.
Good.
Again low.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go there. Turn straight away and go 4. And hope for the best.
Come on, you know one of them's going to roll high.
Oh, you know it's going to happen.
Oh
Okay,
no,
okay,
medium.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That will leave him off the table.
Probably next time because
Well, no, that takes him 3.
Yeah, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives me a better chance. but it's still likely to get an
Yeah,
approval.
and that's 5 to that spot there. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
It's
So if I roll a 5 and a 6, he's gone.
there you go.
But I'm going to do that.
He's going to follow
1,
his big
2,
brother.
3, 4, 5. I think I've got to.
Got
to. So Marcus does get to shoot first.
We got no say in it. It's gonna have to be the Barracuda attacking first.
Okay.
It's a bit close for his liking, so feel sympathy for me. Come on.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. Right, so it's only 3 dice from the burst cannon.
Okay.
So none of those hit. It is a single die from the missile launcher.
It's a hit.
Hits. On a 4 up, it damages.
There's the damage.
It's another damage there.
So he's on the big O2.
2.
And then you only got another 10 shots to go. Got to feel sorry for Marcus, remember?
And then the long-barreled burst cannon is too close to use.
Oh no. Oh no. So, this is the thing. If I shoot him, I can only shoot that thing, and he's already shot. So I think I'm going to go with this guy. Does he gamble? Marcus has 5 shots.
Yes.
Same altitude. I have 4 wounds left. I'm going to gamble and hopefully he survives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what this guy can do on that. 4 shots there. 5s and 6s. Nice sausage. That was pretty easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, unlucky. Right.
This
and
guy.
then the Dawn into the big guy.
5.
So we'll start off with the ion cannon.
Got 4 wounds left, so you could do it because you could do double damage on him.
So short range is 2 dice from the ion cannon. It's 1 hit. It does explode on a 6 and it damages on a 4. Oh!
There we go. There's the big old damage. So he's only got 2 wounds left, Marcus.
You got 6 on that or more?
Do have 6.
6 ace. Then we have the missile pod, and at short range is a single die.
Which of course
Does
hits.
hits.
Of course.
Damages on a 4.
Anyone surprised here? I've got 1 wound left.
And then the underslung ion.
So Marcus always says he has bad dice, but for some reason Aeronautica seems to be his boy.
Don't jinx me.
Whenever you play Aeronautica, you roll hot. I don't know what it is. It's those dice.
It's the ion. Yeah, there you go. So the cyclic ion drones and 2 shots, and both of those
I
miss.
survive with 1 wound. That's very, very good shooting. Very good shooting. So I've only got 2 shots from my left-hand side. I can try to take him out, which is unlikely. And you've got 2 wounds left on that as well, haven't you?
I've got 2 wounds on that.
Which you could use your 5 up.
Yes.
So I'm going to try the 2 wounds into that thing. It's more likely, but still not going to happen. Nope, not a thing. Right, see, that's how real people roll dice, Marcus. Fail, 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 fail. Okay, this is turn 4. This could be the final turn. Oh, Jesus. The trouble is, I do really need to shoot first. But you could end up going anywhere, couldn't you? That is the question. You could end up going anywhere.
You gonna let me shoot you first?
Oh, well, I can't survive. I cannot survive because there's nowhere I can go that I cannot get shot by that guy over there. I'm gonna have to move first.
Go on,
It's
then.
not good. Alright, so this guy, keeping at speed 4, keeping the same altitude, it's gonna turn and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And turn it like so. Taking his billion wounds with him.
Okay.
Not looking so good.
I will go here, and I have to admit, I didn't expect you to close in that close. So we have a 6. And with that, right, so altitude 3, speed 7, I'm going to stick to that. So he turns this way, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then turns the way he was, up 1, and then 2 facing.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so this guy is going to keep at speed 6, altitude 3, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will probably be dead, but at least I get to shoot first.
And here we go. So we're doing a swoop. So basically he would turn once and then do some manoeuvring. He is currently at speed 5, altitude 3. I am going to throttle back to speed 3. Keep to the same altitude.
See, going first is not necessarily good.
So, no, exactly.
I'll be blown out of the sky. So I've got 8 shots going into Marcus's 2 wound model, but
1, 2,
it's unlikely to happen.
3, and then I can stay that way or I can turn my facing. And I am actually going to turn facing to
Oh
that.
no, oh no, this is not good, this is not good. So of course I will move my little guys, which everybody is looking forward to seeing. Right, they can only move once, remember. They can only move once, remember. So, start off with a Normandy. Roll low. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Next turn it will be probably destroyed.
That would be 5.
Oh yes, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn I will be destroyed.
Yeah.
Because I can't roll less than a 1. So I was facing that way, so I will be destroyed that way, will be destroyed that way, so I've got to go there. No.
Just to tease yourself.
Yep, so it will be destroyed. It will be destroyed. We'll go with the X-Wing next. Oh, I saw the 6 for a second.
Yeah. That, if I remember rightly, finished here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. There you
So
go.
I do have a chance to survive. Snoopy, don't let me down, buddy. Okay.
Ooh, 1,
okay.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. Snoopy will survive. Snoopy will live on for another day.
Is that the 3rd turn in a row that he's shadowed a bomber? Shadowed a
Probably. So remember, they don't count as planes, so when the other planes are destroyed... Yeah. So this guy is going to go first. So 8 shots, hoping to destroy that thing there. It's not likely. I've not done well so far. Oh dear, dear, dear. Not looking good there. Nope, not a single one. There you go, Marcus.
Alright.
So the opposite of your dice rolls.
We have to go into the big guy first.
You don't have to.
Okay, I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he is at maximum medium range. So that is 7 shots from the burst cannon.
So pretty much the same as what I rolled, so we'll see the difference.
So 6.
Only one gets through.
1.
Okay.
And
Only needs 1 to
5.
destroy me.
No.
Nothing yet.
Then we have the missile launcher, 3 dice. For 1 on a 4. And that's...
It's destroyed. Huzzah.
And then final bit of shooting is the...
I think what really hammed it up was the first turn, because you
Killing off
concentrated
2.
fire, whereas I staggered. Because we could deploy anywhere we wanted in this map, so I took that chance just to go whee and just put my stuff everywhere, whereas Marcus was Tau, very military, in a nice flying formation.
Exactly. Alright, so he's at medium range.
But very thematic, picking off the defenders from above.
There you go. So 4 shots with the ion cannon. 2 hits. They damage on a 4 and they explode. No. And then the missile launcher for 3 shots. Explodes. So it damages on a 4, no exploding dice. So it's a single. And then the underslung
This
ion.
should kill it. Should kill it.
Medium range is a single shot. No.
Okay.
So there we are.
I live with
there
1
is
wound.
something we don't get much often. Tailing fire.
So I cannot tail fire because I will not be fired upon.
But I can tail fire into you.
Yes. This should be me destroyed. So it's 10 shots, is it?
It's going to be the same as what just happened. So it's 4 from the ion. Hits with 1.
Okay, 4 up, I'm dead. That's it, I'm gone. So in this game I've done a maximum of 5 wounds.
Yes.
Marcus has done 12 wounds.
Yes.
So in 4 turns, very, very strong. So the last time he played against Tau, he tabled me and I didn't destroy a single plane.
Was it that?
Yeah, I gave you a couple wounds on a couple planes and that was it. So last time I believe it was 200 points.
It was, yeah.
And you took out approximately 19 points of wounds and I did a couple wounds to you. So I know what's going on here, people. I don't know what's going on. I don't think Tau are broken. I just think for some reason Marcus's dice seem to spike. I'm not blaming the dice. I'm just saying it's very unusual. It's unusual. Because I know Marcus, and normally I hear him swearing in the middle of a tournament about his dice, and now...
It's these X-Wing dice and Protocol dice.
Well, you say that. There will be some Marvel Crisis Protocol soon on the channel, but we've had a few interesting swings at our local club.
Definitely.
So, thank you very much for watching, guys, because these guys will live to fight another day. They're flying off. He would have been destroyed the next turn anyway, so I'm pretty sure these guys do not stay on the table. They do not count as aircraft because they're ammo.
Yeah.
So correct us if we're wrong, but thank you very much for watching and hobby safe, everyone.